Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of Sonic Adventure.
Welcome back.
And we have just finished the ice cap level, and now we're going back out to the main area of the Mystic Ruins, where we encounter Knuckles.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
And the way the game works is, after you meet the characters...
Hey, look, it's me.
Yeah, we all have nicknames for each other. I'm Sonic, Alex is Tails, Chris is Knuckles, and Kevin is Dr. Eggman.
Eggman!
Eggman!
No time for
But
games,
our
Sonic.
Avengers nicknames, just in case you guys care.
Yeah, I'm Iron Man,
Captain America,
Kevin is the Hulk,
What?
and Matt,
Let's just see you
and
take it.
Alex is Thor. And then our buddy Trey, who you'll meet later, of course, we can mention that like 50 million times.
yeah.
He is Hawkeye.
Give it your best. Oh no.
Oh, and back to the game. After you meet a character in a cutscene, you unlock him,
The chaos.
which unlocks their story, and we'll get to the individual stories after we finish Sonic. And don't worry, Sonic's story is the longest out of the whole game. It's 10 levels, and every other character has between 3 and 5 levels.
From a baby.
And
And there goes 2 of our Chaos Emeralds. How wonderful.
That's a chaos emerald.
now that we've met Knuckles, we unlock a new character after this boss battle.
And he is molesting the Chaos Emeralds yet again.
Seriously, man, that looks like he's like filling on boobs.
Except
Tell me Eggman.
Eggman would definitely
Me.
not be playing with titties.
I know, unless it's his own.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Sorry, Kevin.
Now I have 4 of the emeralds.
that's wrong.
Chaos.
But funny. Not chaos.
And this, by the way, is Chaos 2,
See,
which in this timeline, Knuckles has already fought back in Station Square.
These are for you.
see, he's got bones in each one of his arms.
Mm-hmm.
See right here, you're gonna see him getting a little bit more bony. Or
Now
boner.
he's transformed into Chaos 4, which, when I was little, I thought he had 2 heads, but in fact, that is not a second head at all.
It's his torso.
And now he's a shark-like being that floats in midair if he's on ground. But he swims around, and this level is pretty unique in the fact that water can hurt you.
If you go under.
Yeah, if you go under. Now you can actually run on water and hop on it and stay above ground if you keep moving. But if you stand still, it'll actually cost you rings. Like it'll act as if it hurts you. But if you keep moving and keep on the lily pads like that, you should be fine. It's
And
not
don't
a difficult
step
boss
in
battle.
the water. I mean, this boss battle is roughly easy
Yeah.
as long as
just
you
have
don't
to,
go in the water.
Yeah, you just have to watch out because Chaos will always go after those lily pads. And
Yeah.
while they do respawn, but you have to be careful. And that little attack that you just seen, I often call that the Great Balls of China.
Not the Great Balls of China.
I don't know what it's actually called, if it
I don't
even has
know
a name,
either.
but that's what I always called it. I thought it was pretty funny.
It does look like giant balls. Maybe
And,
it should be called the Great Balls of Germany.
Of Germany?
Yeah.
Oh, Germany Ball? The Berlin Balls?
Yes, exactly. Yes, but I just came up with that off the top of my head.
Oh, something else I forgot to mention. If when Chaos has emeralds and you attack him and he gets hurt by, if you attack his brain, that's his weak spot. You see those glowing orbs are in fact the Chaos emeralds.
Yup. That's why there's only 4 of them there right now.
And basically what you have to do is just wait for him to go above water. To assumingly go for breath, even though he's not out of water himself. I don't see why that's an issue.
I guess they made it come above water so you can give him a fighting chance of killing him.
Yeah, but that is the only way you can actually damage him is when he comes above water like that. And you homing attack into him.
So one thing right here is nice right here is you're like halfway underwater and you have like little power rings circulating out from you.
There was a guy who once did that about 2,000 years ago.
Yes.
Bad joke, I'm sorry.
Yes, Christianity joke he pulled. Yes. Not his best work.
No. And this right here is the first glimpse into the egg carrier, which becomes a very, very important destination later in the story, for everyone's story. And right now, we're about to gear up the tornado, which is Tails' plane, which appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic 3.
And the very beginning of this game where you see Tails crash. He's crashing the tornado.
Yep. In fact, actually, I'm not sure if that's the same plane or not because it doesn't look the same.
Hey,
Well, he builds a new one.
let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
And yeah, basically, it's a 3D reimagining of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 level Sky Chase Zone. And unlike Sonic 2, though, it is got 2 acts, which Act 1 is now, and then Act 2 happens a little down the road.
Achievement.
And as you saw, I just unlocked Knuckles.
And I'm a trophy whore.
I'm an achievement whore.
Trophy whores are better. Come to the dark side, people. We have trophies.
Come to the light side. We have
Sonic,
achievements.
wait here for a
Fuck
second.
achievements.
Fuck trophies.
Fuck achievements.
Fuck trophies.
Who has more?
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I just finished my 5th game yesterday.
So, I'm working on my 6th platinum.
So?
Which is basically a finish.
Well, technically, I've finished 6 games if you count the PlayStation.
Yeah, you do have those 2 platinums on the,
I only have 1 on the PlayStation,
one on
and then
PlayStation?
5 on the.
So 6.
Yeah, but one of them's the same game, Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, it's true.
So 5 different games, but 6, 100%. But that's not the case now. As you're saying, this is the same plane that you see in Sonic 2 and the very beginning of Sonic 3, although in 3D form.
Yep, instead of crappy 2D.
And now we're going to begin Act 1 of Sky Chase. And basically, it's an on-rails, and when I mean on-rails, I mean you can only direct yourself on the X and Y axis. You can't change how fast you go or anything. And it's basically a lock-on system where it's like an aerial dogfight. All these fighters come after you, and it's
Not a
pretty
dog
straight
fight.
pretty straightforward. Yes, a dogfight.
Look, there's a bunch of shit falling out of the sky.
Yeah,
Whatever will we do? The moon-shitting monsters.
the moon-shitting monsters. Spoiler alert, that's a reference to Final Fantasy VIII.
Only reason I know this because he told me that. I thought it was funny. That the
Oh, I
moon is
can't wait
shitting
till we get to
monsters.
that.
Anyways, back to Sonic.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're shooting more shit out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And we're coming closer to the egg carrier.
Yes. And you cannot shoot the egg carrier down here.
And we were just staring
Trust
at
me,
the
I've
sun.
tried.
Uh-oh. Big
Yeah.
balls.
Those would suck if they were real.
Great balls of fire.
Great balls of fire. Indeed. And yeah, that's basically it, really. I mean, it's just survive. That's the basic objective here.
Yeah.
And
Basically,
there's
you
no-
survive, you win.
and as you
Otherwise,
see
I
on-
lose.
Hey, I
Yes, all you people out there, I just lost.
lost the game.
And that means you lost too.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not.
But yeah, that's basically all there is to this level. You just
Yeah,
make it to
and
the
we're
end.
just about done
And
with
there's
it.
a, yeah,
And
there's
this is
a
also
cutscene.
one of the few levels in Sonic Story, that doesn't have a Chaos Emerald.
Pretty much. Well, the second half doesn't have a
As
Chaos
many.
Emerald. I don't even think any of them have Chaos Emeralds after this stage.
Really?
Yeah. I think they're all capsules. I could be wrong, but I think they're all capsules from here on.
That would
actually-
be interesting.
Actually, there are capsules except for Lost World and Final Egg, which is just make it to the end and it's an automatic you win. Once you make it to the place
We
capsule.
did it!
Here we go, Chaos.
Whee!
And this cutscene is
Oh wow!
It's the
shot
end
a
of the
big
level.
Blue beam, and it
Boom.
boom goes to dynamite.
and then goes the dynamite.
We're going down. We're going down. Bear down.
That's
Bear
what she
down.
said. We're going down. That's what she said.
Uh-oh. If she said that.
Oh.
We're both going down.
And welcome to the second half of the game.
I love that.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm playing Galaga.
I love this.
Tails? Tails?
I love that. It still makes me chuckle.
You're not who I'm looking for.
What?
It's coming out of the game. I thought I heard
Oh.
his
It's
name.
okay.
Whoops. His ears perked up. And basically, this is Sonic and Tails' paths in their storyline. They all split up because
Oh
from
my God! Here comes your favorite character.
oh gosh,
You're gonna dress as a tranny for her, aren't you?
yeah, I probably would, man. I probably would if it was just one time for a joke. Yeah, I would dress up.
It
as
wouldn't
her.
be one time for jokes. We've definitely put it up on
You
YouTube.
used to be his bodyguard for a while.
Okay,
You must be kidding.
and that's what I want to be for
You don't.
Halloween.
We're just gonna tag along
You know who I'm gonna be?
What?
Captain America.
Nah, for real, I'll probably be Geddy Lee or something.
I really am gonna be Captain America.
Rush is coming to Charlotte the day before Halloween, so you better bet your ass I'm gonna dress up as Geddy
Not
Lee.
bet your ass,
My ass.
but your ass is too small.
You don't know that.
Well, whenever you're skinny, it was.
Eggman's robots on the loose.
Back when I
No
was skinny.
problem. He's just a chunk of
And
cheesy
well,
hardware.
this is the point where Sonic and Tails' story split.
now what?
Tails is still in the Mystic Ruins, and Sonic is now in Station Square. And we meet Amy, who is Sonic's stalkery girlfriend, love interest.
bullshit.
And
Which
her
they
own
ruin every
story
game with.
basically revolves around that green robot that you just seen
Amy!
chasing her everywhere.
Wait.
After that blue bird that's floating with her. But
Oh man.
at this point, it becomes sort of a rescue story. You have to rescue Amy.
Which is quite boring.
Yeah, a little bit. And welcome to Stage 5, Twinkle Park.
Not stage 5.
And some music-savvy fans may recognize this little ditty as the theme song for
Ooh, bumper cars.
Panic Puppet Zone Act 1 for Sonic 3D Blast. And Windy Valley, the third act of Windy Valley is in fact the music to Green Grove Zone from Sonic 3D Blast. And the reasoning is because the guy who composed the level music for that game, Jun Sano, is the guy who
I have
did
no
all the
idea who
music
that
for
is.
Oh well, I'm sure you don't, but most fans.
You're the
know who
music
he is.
savvy.
Yes,
I'm just
I've
a
been
gamer.
following Sonic since I was 6 years old.
I've been following Spyro since I was 6.
There you go.
Spyro was the shit when I was a kid.
Oh, we're totally doing Spyro. I've gotten into Spyro now.
But not those shitty new ones.
No, not the new ones. I'm talking the old ones, the original PlayStation.
And that includes Skylanders. Skylanders is fun and all.
I like Skylander. Well, what I've seen of it.
Skylanders Giants will be interesting whenever it hits stores. But other than that,
When is that coming out? November?
October.
October?
All it does is introduce like 16 new characters. And they're like twice the size of regular Skylander.
See, the thing that I never really understood was that the fact that people would pay such outrageous prices
$500 for a single character
for a
becomes
little
so rare.
character that's not even like 3 inches tall.
Just like you.
No, hey. Oh well, he's right. But a character that's made out of plastic, people would pay that much money for it. I don't understand it. That's the way I am about action figures. You know?
Yeah, I just don't see what the point
I
is
just
about
don't
paying
get
that
it.
damn
I'm
much.
not a collector
See, I
kind
paid-
of a person. If I wanna buy something and pay a lot of money for it, I better fucking use it. I'm not gonna sit around and keep it in a box. No, if it's a toy, I wanna play with it.
You like playing with toys, don't you?
Indeed.
See, like with me and the Skylanders characters, I got my first 3 along with the game, like everybody else. And we went to this place called Gamers Alley here in North Carolina, and I got another one for free. The dude was like, "Here, Happy Merry Christmas, Happy late
Merry Christmas.
Happy late Merry Christmas." And I was, because it was right after Christmas, the place about this chick tried to steal an Xbox 360 from him, and the Skylander did absolutely nothing to protect them. So, or try to stop the woman, as the guy told me. So he gave me the character for free.
Huh.
So I got them, and I paid like $5 for the next character I got. And I've got 5 characters,
Including Spyro?
including Spyro.
Alright.
I don't use Spyro, but
Yeah.
anyways, that was the end of this part, guys.
Yep.
We will see you guys next time.
What is it? Part 4?
Yes.
Next?
See you in part 4.
See you in part 4.